everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back with part 2 of my August 2016 current household here with Babs Lamore. I think that's how you say her name, I'm not exactly too sure, but I think that is how you say it. So here it's part 2 of this. I did a episode just not too long ago actually. With the first part of this I kind of went over a backstory. I'm going to try and get into this as soon as possible because this might be kind of long, this video. Hopefully not, because I don't want to bore you too much. I'm not going to repeat myself about the backstory from yesterday in too much detail, so you might want to go back and watch that so it isn't as confusing. So she's sitting here, it's Saturday morning, just had a really hard working week and just finally got 2 days off, so I'm going to try and make the most of it today, but she's still got a little bit of housework to do and things and stuff like that. So she's sitting here just thinking about what's been happening this week, how she's fitting into Willow Creek again, because she originally came from Sunset Valley and then she's been moving around different places, like she lived in Newquest and places like that. So now she's back in Willow Creek where, you know, she thought she really liked, but she's kind of regretting that a little bit because she hasn't really had a good first week. So I'm going to try and fix that a little bit. She's been coming back from work very tense, so hopefully we can meet some new people and have a bit of fun. So I'm also noticed that her eyebrows are kind of like not very good, are they? I kind of didn't think about what colour I set them, so I might change them later, but I'm not too bothered about it. So it's 9 AM here. She woke up just a little while ago actually, so I'm going to let her fix up her needs. They're pretty good. Actually, like when I was playing this a little bit off screen, I kind of accidentally ordered a caterer, so we spent 100 simoleons on that, and I had to travel to go to the library while they were still here, and they ended up like glitching and leaving this year, and I can't get rid of it. Oh, now she can. Okay. Well, the house was kind of a mess. The goths came over the other night and left a little bit of mess around, so you know, the house isn't as nice as she wanted it to be, so I'm going to let her fix up her needs a little bit. They're all pretty good, to be honest, but if we're going to be going out for the day, I don't want him to ruin or anything, so I'm going to let her take a shower, and also, well, I think her social needs only the really need, so I'm going to have to fix that. She's got a bit of mess over here, I don't know what this is, so she can clean them up, so I'm going to let her do that. Let her use the toilet. Oh, my new possession. A toilet, really? I don't think so. So, I'm going to let her do that and clean this up before she gets out, because she's kind of haven't really been looking after herself very well this week. She's kind of been going to work, sorry, she's been going to work all day. Coming back home, had to go straight out to the library to do her daily task, and then coming back at like 9 PM and haven't had some cereal just before she goes off to bed, before it starts all over again the next day, so she hasn't really had any fun. Pretty much the whole week her fun's been in the red, like the lowest it can be, so I don't know, we're going to have to try and fix it up today. So she's going to just do some dishes here, which is probably the last thing she wants to do. And we'll get her out for the day. Maybe, well, we definitely need some new a new TV and a computer. A computer is definitely the most needed here because she's having to travel to the library every single day to do her daily tasks, so we're going to have to fix that. Let's see, does she have anything in her inventory that we can sell? Yeah, she does actually. Let's make, before we go out, what can she be doing while I'm planting this? Let's see, well, she can be watching TV, I think. So I'm going to let her watch TV while I plant some of these things. So we've got some pears here. I'm just going to plant a couple of these because this can be a good little source of income for her, because she really doesn't have a whole lot of money, does she? So might be nice. I'm just going to plant like a couple of things, like 3 of each thing here, and I think that'll be enough. Some of them I'm planting. I'll fix that up in a second, and maybe some mushrooms as well. Wait, I selected mushrooms, it's not working. Oh, she's bored. That's from the terrible TV that she has. Why can't I plant these? It's not working. Oh well, can I like even, really? No, you can see that glitch, that always happens. So I'm going to sell the rest of these, let's see how much money she gets, and I actually can't click on them. Okay, let's just see if I can plant these instead. So, I don't know if you click on one and it plants all of them, I don't know, I'm just going to click on all of them instead. So, let's do that. So she's got a couple of things here that will hopefully help her get a little bit more money. She's kind of low on money, and you know, she wants to I know she just have that trait where she doesn't want to get into relationships and stay in them for a long time. She's been having that with her job as well. She wants to move on with her job, which, you know, it's a really bad trait to have, I think. I kind of want to change it, but at the same time, it's kind of bad, I think. Because that's the person who she is, but she kind of wants to change jobs. She's getting bored quite a lot, but at the same time, she's kind of been working up in her career a little bit. She's had like 2 promotions already in her first week. She's on to her next promotion after this. She needs to get level 2 in the charisma skill, which is nearly at. Then she'll be on her second promotion. So, you know, her boss is really impressed with her, but at the same time, she's not enjoying her job, even though she's performing well. So, I think the best thing for her to do is stay in this job, even though she doesn't like it. Good things come to people who wait, so maybe that will she'll reach a dream job someday, which from this I'm not too sure what a job could be from this maybe, but I don't know. So I'm gonna plant this off, probably gonna make a fun go low, but you know, it's kind of not. Maybe this is something that's kind of therapeutic for her. But yeah, so she needs to go and meet somebody. She wants to get in a relationship. Even though that contradicts her trait a little bit, but that's kind of what I wanted to do, and settle down and have a family. But in this house, kind of not possible, I don't think. She's going to need to expand a little bit, work a little bit more harder at work, and yeah, she's kind of been getting more a little bit friendly with Sergio, who you've probably heard before is one of the new townies that came with, she has no relationships. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I don't know. Well, let's just pretend that she's been getting a little bit more friendly with Sergio, so that might be somebody who she can become more friends with and maybe start a relationship with. Anyway, it's kind of getting a little bit late now, so I'm going to get her to just check her needs before we go out. Oh, pretty good. So let's travel. Where should we go? I'm thinking maybe the park, or even just... I was going to say the bar, but it's kind of a bit early in the day. I think the park might be the best place to go, and you can't travel with anybody because she's doesn't have any relationships, which I don't get. So I'm kind of annoyed about that. I don't know what's happened. How on earth has that happened, really, though? Because she's kind of like, wait, I really don't get that. Oh well, let's just see once we get to the park whether we can invite anybody to hang out at the current lot. I don't know, she might have done something bad at the bar, nobody wants to be friends with her, I don't really know, which, I don't know, I'm just going to see here. So, let's see if we can invite anybody over to this current lot, and she can't, because she actually doesn't know anybody. Oh, that's really annoying me now, because she was kind of good friends with Katrina and Sergio. Oh, I can't believe that. So, she's going to have to make friends with old people here. Wait, this person's a teen, isn't he? Just anybody, just make friends with them. Oh god, I'm so annoyed about that now. Is this a homeless person? There's not really anybody around here. Might take a couple of minutes for everybody to spawn in, but... Oh, she kind of had a good relationship with Katrina and Sergio there, so is she still on the Paragons? Yes, she is, so maybe we could start a gathering with them then. I don't know what that place is actually, but let's go to it. I kind of said that in the last episode. Oh, it was the pool, wasn't it? So that might be good for them to do. And Sergio's in that group as well, so hopefully they can build up their relationship a little bit more. I forgot to check what time we started this episode. It's currently 12:30 where I am, so I'm thinking maybe 12:45 will be about... That's another 15 minutes plus the bit at the start. That might be enough time for this episode, I don't know. I'm thinking we may go into 3 parts, because I do have a little bit more of where I want to go with this storyline a little bit, but... Yeah, so I'm going to have to give everybody another friendly introduction because she's kind of lost all of her friendship for some reason. Here's Luna again, who we've met before. Well, in Matt Collins' family, because she's married to Casey. So, what can we do here? Let's get them to go swimming and try and chat a little bit more with Sergio, because I think he'll be the perfect person for her. They're both new. He's kind of a bit more well-known, I think, which may be a bit good for her because she kind of wants to meet some new friends, and that might help with that. So, let's see what we can do here. I'll never really do club gatherings and stuff because I just find them kind of pointless, to be honest. It's kind of a nice feature to get together. The only really thing I like about get together is Windenburg, to be honest. But yeah, I only really use the clubs to lock the doors. I know you can find out more about that in my Collins family Let's Play, but I kind of just use it to lock doors in public lots. I use clubs because on a public lot you can't really lock the doors unless you have a club, and you can say lock door for this club, so it's kind of useful for that. Kind of ruins get together, but you know, I'm kind of using it a bit more in this game save. So let's get them to go swimming here and interact with some people. Where's Sergio? I want to interact with him. They're kind of taking their time to come over here. She's probably going to get a bit hungry soon. Tomorrow we're going to have to focus again on a daily task, but we'll do that a little bit later in the day. Maybe we could get them to go out for a meal here in Sergio. That might be nice. We're going to have to get them to discuss interests and things, get to know. That's always a good interaction when you're starting off with, to get to know somebody. Can you build up your friendship, and you know, you can go into your friendship things and then hover over somebody and tells you how much you know about them. So that's good for building up that. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do here. Let's brag about sessions. Probably not a good idea. Probably might make him a little bit more... I don't know. Oh, he's angry. Probably because he got splashed by somebody. Let's gossip. I don't know what career is he in. I'm pretty sure he's like a DJ or something, so... Let's do that. Let's ask if he's single. I'm pretty sure he is single, but you know, just in case, so we're not wasting our time here. Let's see, what else can we do? Clubs. Can we praise the leader? Yeah, but we'll do that. Oh! Oh no. Well, she's going to have to try and persuade him to leave that person eventually. Probably not going to happen, because if they're in a relationship, it's like 100 times harder to get them out, I think, so... Let's work on that a little bit. So let's discuss interests. We're going to have to be a little bit... Oh. So he doesn't like the leader of this group, so maybe we'll stay away from interactions about the club. Discuss interests. Can we like swim around here? Swim laps, that might be a good idea for her to get her fun up, I think. So yeah, is there like a bar here? I think there is, but there's no mixologist. We can't afford to hire one. The pool's kind of... Oh, that didn't look like a good dive, did it? I think that hurt a little bit. Who's this person over here? Maybe we could make friends with this person. For an introduction, who is this? Oh, she just walked away. Oh, I have headline effects off, because I was just taking some screenshots just before for a thumbnail, and I turned them off to make it a little bit more easier for myself. So this person is Savannah Postuma. I don't know how to pronounce that. And she's also lost her relationship with the goth as well, because this reset for some reason. I kind of don't know what happened. I don't know if it was bad CC or something, but it's actually really, really annoyed me. So this is the club leader? A little kid? Really? No, it's not. It's this person. Oh, this is for another group. I don't even know what the Paragons is about, you know. Let's see if I can go and find out some more information about them. It takes work to look this good. Perfection isn't easy, but everyone needs someone to look up to. That's why we have the Paragons. So they're kind of big-headed sort of people, I think. Maybe not the best for Babs here, because I think she wants to make friends, and this probably isn't going to give a good impression on people about her. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. She's kind of new to this club. Things might turn out well for her. So, have they all left her, really? Oh my god. They might be all upstairs or downstairs or something, I don't know. I don't know where Sergio's gone. Are they upstairs or something? Yes, they are. So, let's go and... I need to click on something. I don't know what. Brighton Day. Oh, that'll get her charisma up, which is really, really good, because that means she'll get a promotion. Stop talking to Mortimer there and go up here and talk to him. Hopefully he doesn't walk away by the time, or it might be coming down to her, I don't know. And yeah, we'll go. So, they're all sitting here talking together, which is nice. And let's give him a heartfelt compliment, brighten his day. Deep conversation, just really anything just to get this relationship up with him. I think she really, really likes him. She's kind of the person that he wants to... No. It's the person that she wants to be with. So, let's see what we can do. Deep conversation again. Oh, so she's learning a little bit more about him. He knows that he's active, which I think she is. I'm not too sure. I'll check on that a little bit later. She does have a yoga mat, which kind of suggests that she's a little bit active. I don't know. I don't know what career he's in. That might be something good to find out. So we can do some. If he's in the business career, that'd be really, really good. Compliment his outfit, even though he's just wearing a shirt. A shirt? No, shorts. I mean. Anything else we can do here for the charisma skill? Oh, discuss interest. The losing friendship. I don't know what happened there. Compliment his outfit again. I don't know why. Any friendly interactions here? Discuss interests, and we'll just do a couple more things here. It's kind of getting late. I wanted to go home. Compliment his outfit again. I kind of done that like 4 times now. There must be something else I can do here that's a bit more interesting. Discuss interests again, I suppose, and one more thing, and I think we'll call it quits. I want to do something that'll get her charisma up. I mean, really isn't anything here, is there? A deep conversation. I think we'll call it there. Let's see. So, she doesn't like Morgan, I mean. Yeah, Morgan. She's just getting pretty hungry. So I think we'll get her home. She'll just have a bit more time today. So I think it might be a nice idea for her to actually go home and... he hates children. Well, we're going to have to change that. So I'm going to get her to go home here and cook something nice for herself, because like I said, she has a bit more time today. She's kind of just been on quick meals all week. She wants to impress her boss, get to work on time, and just have the most time at work as possible, so she gets more chance to get into promotion things, impress people, make more friends and things, which is kind of giving her a little bit more. She's having to sacrifice more things, which is very good. So, shy educated room. Might have some things in the fridge still, but I wanted to cook something for herself. Get her cooking skill up a little bit more. Might be something good if she's going to become a parent. That's something she's going to probably have to be doing a little bit more. So, kind of might as well start early. I don't know if it's going to be with Sergio, but I think she wants to be with him. But, she's going to have to persuade him to leave his spouse. His girlfriend or whatever, which might be a little bit hard. So, let's cook something. What should we do here? She doesn't really have many things. Let's do franken beans. And I'm going to open a fridge. She does have a couple of things here. So, how many... She's got... It doesn't tell you how long till spoil. 6 days and 5 days. Okay, so she's got quite a long time left on this. She's got some things in here in the inventory that we could maybe sell. So we've got 35 for these berries or whatever they were. 9 for the mushrooms. 21 simoleons for the pears. Maybe we could plant a rose. And 45 for the roses. That's quite a lot actually. And 185 for those... I think the snapdragons, I don't even know, it doesn't matter. And we'll get her to plant this rose here and get her to have a meal, because she is pretty hungry. I don't want her to have any bad moodlets. Let's see how well she's cooking things up here. She's in a bikini doing this, which probably isn't the best thing. She burns herself. I'm kind of just taking screenshots for some odd reason. I don't know why, because I don't really use these screenshots in my thumbnails anymore. But let's see. So just going to sit here and eat this. I'm going to put this in the fridge just so it doesn't get spoiled. I'm sure she doesn't want to have any things lying around. She's kind of a neat sim, even though she doesn't have that trait. Materialistic, clumsy, alluring. So that might be actually good for meeting new people, and non-committal. I'm just going to stop embarrassing myself there trying to pronounce that, but you know what I mean. So what can we do here? Our trash is getting pretty full, but she doesn't actually have a thing on a lot here, which is kind of down to... Well, she has one here, but you can't actually click on that unless you click on the actual bin in the house herself. Maybe we could get her to change her outfit actually, then go and dig around for some things. Let's change your outfit into... Let's see what we could do here. I kind of like... Maybe this one, kind of for everyday outfit, which kind of fits every occasion, I think. Is there anything around here that we could harvest? Yes, that's good. A little bit more money. There's this alien over here. Well, it might be meant to be an alien, but they've got blue skin. Anything? This is a glow fruit tree. We can harvest that. No, not glow fruit. Grow fruit, yeah. There's some people around here, actually. We could have just stolen this franken beans over here. Anything else around here that we can harvest? This little thing. Was these harvestables? Nope. We can dig this. Just, this is kind of boring, but she's got to make these things, which, she's probably not going to enjoy, but it'll help her in the long run, because, you know, she will be able to pay for more things and have a better life. So she's in thousands now, which is great. Showing she's making a little bit more progress here, which is quite surprising. You know, she was kind of having a little trouble with money when she first started here because of her just, you know, just used to, just had, when she lived back in Sunset Valley, she had her parents and her friends and everything that would take care of her, I suppose. She didn't really have to worry about money. Her parents had good jobs and they were quite rich, I suppose, but she moved away by herself and she didn't really have a lot of money from them, and that kind of went to waste really quickly. She wanted to enjoy herself a little bit and she didn't really think about budgeting or anything, but, you know, she's kind of getting a little bit more happy here because she's realising that she's actually making progress here, making a better life for herself, so that's good. I really, really like this garden area. This is probably one of my favourite neighbourhoods in the game, I think, for all this things. You've got barbecues, you've got this garden patch, you've got these seats, the fountain, the kids' play area. There's loads of things to do without travelling anywhere in this neighbourhood, which is great. Wow, there's lots of things to harvest. Let's do this. You know, she's probably going to get her fun down a little bit here, but, you know, I think she's kind of okay with these sacrifices. Well, not much of a sacrifice. All she has to do is harvest the plants. But, you know, it's kind of going to making her life a better place. A better time, I suppose. That's a better word to say. And we'll just harvest everything. Let's see how much we'll get back from these things. I think we've planted enough things, because I don't want to have to plant all these things and then kind of have a big responsibility for looking after all those things. As you've probably seen from McConn's family, they have such a big garden. Every time they harvest, they get about 100,000 simoleons just from their garden every time they harvest, which is ridiculous. It's because they have hundreds of plants in their gardens that they harvest. It is a big responsibility and it's hard to look after it all, but every now and again they harvest them and they get a lot of money from that. So there's quite a lot around here to actually dig and harvest. So I think we've got everything. Maybe there's one more thing over here. Can we harvest this, please? Wait, is it yes, okay, we'll do that, and that looks like it's pretty much it. Maybe one or two things around here. Anything else? I'm not too bothered. I think we've got enough. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just checking. Is this one more thing? No. So I think we've got enough there. So let's get her to go back home once you just harvest all these things. We haven't had our bills yet. Well, it's Sunday now. Wait, this is Sunday? I thought it was Saturday. Oh. So she had working 11 hours? Oh my god. Oh no, we've still got a daily task to do. Oh, I can't believe that. So we're going to have to get up like 6 AM tomorrow. Oh my god. Why is my game doing this? I'm sure it was Saturday morning when we woke up. I don't know what's happening here. Sorry, I just got a text. Okay, so I'm going to get it to... Oh my god. Right. I'm going to have to get it to go to sleep quickly. While we're doing that, we'll sort out her things in inventory. Who is that person just walking there? I'm sure it just looked like her. Well, they're gone anyway, it doesn't matter. So, we've kind of had an eventful day. I'm not going to end the episode here, I don't think. Let's see what the time is. It's 12:41 now, so I've been recording for a little bit more than 11 minutes than when I started taking notice of the time. So, I'm thinking this episode's maybe about 20 minutes, which is okay. I know I try to keep my Let's Plays episodes under between 15 and 20 minutes, so they don't bore you as much. With this Let's Play, this is kind of a little bit different, so... I might go over the times a little bit here, but it's only maybe three episodes. So we've got this episode, maybe one more left, and then we'll come back as a current household again, maybe in a couple of months' time, and see how she's getting on. So I'm going to just let her fast forward here. She does have work in the morning, so I'm going to go into inventory, see what she's got here. She does have a lot of things here. So, oh, thank God we'll be able to probably afford a computer here. Thanks. So, let's, should we? I think I'm going to, oh, I captured a screenshot by accident. I'm going to plant one grow fruit and then sell the rest. So I think we've got about 30 there. 200, and we've got 100 for those. Maybe we could plant an apple tree as well. I keep taking screenshots by accident. Wait, where did my glow fruit go? I don't know. Did I plant that? It's up. Oh well, I'll just sell them anyway. We've got enough things to sell. We've got like a heavy metal rock, okay, not too bothered about that. Got some neutranium, I think that said. We've got a capsule, so we can open that another time. We don't really have enough time to do that. 450 for those. Emerald, okay, we'll sell that. That's 100. And no, that wasn't actually, it was 20. Wow, that's a disappointment. And there we go. So we've got 2,000 simoleons here. So let's see if we can go into build mode and see if we can afford a desk. There isn't really much in. I think a house is a bit big. So could maybe downscale a little bit, but it's kind of this empty space here. If we downscale, it's kind of going to mess up the space a bit. So I think we'll just leave it how it is. But maybe we can fit the desk in here. I'm going to have to move this thing. I'm not even sure if I can afford this yet. We're going to need a desk as well, so let's go into this and go into the study area, which is right here, and get a desk, just the cheapest one. I kind of do want a kids one, but you know, might have to do that. Afford actually all of these. So this one is actually just 300. What colour should we go for here? Maybe like a slight yellow colour to fit in with the usual colour of our room. Can't really find anything. This one maybe kind of wasn't what I'm looking for, but it's fine. And a cheap chair here. Taking about a load. Oh, I thought my game was froze for a minute. I'm gonna save my game in just a second. Okay, this one maybe change the color to something a little bit darker. And get a computer, please. So we can afford this, please. Yes, we can. So, what should we go for? I'm thinking maybe this one to start off with because there isn't really a whole lot of money. Oh. We've got a MacBook here. That's part of custom content, but we can't afford it. Anyway, let's just go there and save this. So she might not have to wake up at 6 AM tomorrow morning instead, because she'll just have a little more time. She doesn't have to travel to the library, and she can get her daily tasks done at home. So that's really good. So I'm pretty sure she'll be a bit happy with that. Let's get her to fast forward through the night here. Let's see. So kind of hoping. I think we might be able to get up at 6 AM maybe. Yes, that's okay. We're going to have to stop there because she's going to have to get this done. And we're going to have to fill out reports. This is going to probably take a long time. She's got a hunger to do. So after that, we're going to have to, let's see here, have a quick meal of cereal. And then we're going to have to take a shower. And then use the bathroom. And then we should be set to go to work. So, also, I don't know if this is in this neighbourhood or not, but I actually installed a photo box somewhere. No, it's not in it. No, Jen made this photo box thing where you can take thumbnails in. It's got perfect lighting, so I was actually going to see if I install this in the neighbourhood or not. I'm just gonna, anyway, not about this. I mentioned that. I think the next, once we've got the computer, good. That's a big thing ticked off our list here. The TV is probably the next thing, and then maybe we'll start decorating the house, or even, well, yes, because we don't really have enough money to actually save up for a house. Maybe if we meet somebody, they have a nicer house, we could maybe move into that, but I don't know. So I'm going to get her to speed through a little bit here. She starts work at 9, I believe, so she does have a little bit of time here, hoping this doesn't take too long. Yes, so she's reached level 2 of the charisma skill, she's at the max of performance, and she's pretty much just finished her daily task here. Oh, she's going to be late for work. What sacrifice can we make here? So she definitely needs to have a shower, no, have a meal, so I'm going to cancel those 2 interactions. So she is in line to get a promotion today, which is so good. So by the time she gets home, we'll probably be able to afford a new TV. So she wants to buy a dishwasher, which probably not going to be. Oh, it's gone. Wait, no, it's not. I'm going to pin that because I think that might be something we'll be able to do. She doesn't really have a lot of dishes because she just lives by herself. So I heard you became good friends with Sergio. Yes, we did. So she's time for work now. I'm kind of hoping she doesn't get late for work because I don't want her boss to thinking that she doesn't really care much about her work. Is that a mushroom? Wow, we'll have a mushroom inside the house. That's where that mushroom went. Wow, I was thinking like, I'm sure we planted a mushroom, but then it just disappeared. So we'll do that once she comes home. I'm kind of really happy that we've got this computer now, because when she comes home, she'll be able to actually do some bit of yoga, which might relax her a little bit, and also be able to do a daily task without leaving the house, which is really nice. So it's currently 9 AM here. She's kind of bored, but, you know, deep down, she's kind of happy. She knows her life's getting back on track. She's got a computer, which she's always really wanted. And yeah, so no time to clean that up. Just put it in the sink and it's time to go. So she's going to be late for work here, so please just go to work. Yes, thank you. And she's going in a normal everyday wear today, which is kind of unusual. Maybe because she got a promotion, she doesn't have to wear that normal workwear outfit. And I'm also going to have to give her a work hard and then speed through the day. So I'm going to speed through the day here. As you can see, she hasn't really got a whole lot to do. You know, it would be nice if my games keep freezing here. Sorry about that. I'm kind of getting a little bit worried here. Oh no, my game's frozen. But if it does freeze, oh thank God. So it's 5 PM now. Yes, 5 PM I mean. So I don't know if my voiceover stopped there on my game. If my game froze there, I know it did, but I don't know if my voiceover stopped. If it did, she's back from home. No, oh my God, I'm kind of dehydrated here. So, she's back from work, I'm supposed to say. So, she's made an additional 3 simoleons an hour for a grand total of 23, a bonus of 156. She got the sales award, and she can intimidate a boss interaction. So, hours haven't changed, but no, hours haven't changed at all. So, she's the assistant to the manager, which is kind of like well, she doesn't really care. At least she's, you know, getting promotions and things. So, daily task is the most important. I'm going to get that done. Let's see, fill out a report. She's very tense. She's getting kind of stressed from work. So, she's kind of, I know I've been doing that work hard interaction, which is kind of having a bad influence on her life at the minute. But, you know, she knows deep down that it's going to be having a big influence on her life. I couldn't think of what that word was there for a second. So, get her to do a daily task. I know she's got the least amount of fun here. And then we'll get her to go out for a meal. I think that might be something nice to do to celebrate her promotion. Go out with Sergio. She's got this mushroom to plant, but that's least of her worries at the minute. So, I'm kind of worried about the time here. Because if you go out to a restaurant, it's kind of like, really, like, when I go out with other Sims for a meal, I normally go about 3 PM because the Sims times are really unrealistic, especially for restaurants. You kind of wait for your meal for like 2 or 3 hours, and then by the time you eat it and everything, and then stacks an extra, so it's like kind of like an all-day thing going for dinner. So it's kind of go early as possible for dinner. So maybe going after work isn't a good idea. It's 6 PM now, so we probably won't have time for desserts and things, but maybe just a little chit-chat and things. I'm kind of, you know what, I'm just going to stop that there, because she kind of needs to go out for, I need to travel with Sergio here, and go for a meal. So now she has the computer at home, and she doesn't really have to worry about finding time to go to the library during her day, so she has a little bit more time for a little bit of fun. She's had a hard day at work, so that's good. I've just realised I don't have any restaurants placed in this game save, so, oh, I don't know what to do here, actually. Let's go to Winterberg, see if there's anything. I don't know what to do, actually. We could go to a cafe. You know, let's just go to the cafe instead. I think that might be something else to do. I know there's not that thing with Dine Out where, you know, the Sims stick in their seats, which kind of doesn't really work that well, but in a cafe that doesn't really apply to that, I don't think. So, she's travelling over to Winterberg, which is kind of good for Sergio, not far for him to travel, which he's probably going to be grateful for because I'm kind of messing up here. She's put this on him like last minute, so I'm sure he doesn't have to travel ages for something that he's probably not prepared to do. So let's get her to. Oh, can you not order a drink? Why is Dennis just sitting here? Can we not even order a drink, really? Oh, there's the barista. So wait until she gets behind the counter, and there we go. So now we should be able to order. What? She can't even order a drink because she's too tense? Are you actually kidding? Oh my God. Right, I'm going to have to find this reward store, get the remove negative moodlets thing, wherever that is. Moodlets. Oh, she doesn't have enough points. Okay. So this is kind of like we're in a bad position here. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Let's just have some funny interactions with him. That might make her a little bit less tense. Tell a funny story. What else can we do? Funny knock knock joke. Just everything really. I just want her to order a drink. Really, just too tense to order a drink. That's actually ridiculous. Do an impression. And you stand up again. Really. Oh, I hate this like musical chairs thing. It's so annoying. Ask to move in. Probably not. Wait. Should we do that? No, maybe we'll leave it until the next episode. I want their relationship to go up really high before we do any romantic sort of things, because that's probably going to be the worst idea we can do now. He's in a relationship. Jumping into things too early is probably going to be the worst idea. So, it's 12:52 now in my time, so I think we're going to leave this episode here, and we'll see what happens with their relationship in the next time. Really, she's going to talk from over there. Are you actually kidding me? Oh, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put the walls up here, give a nice little end screen, and yeah. So it's kind of been a very, very eventful part of things. She's had a promotion in her job. She's managed to get a computer that she's always wanted. She's kind of lost all of her friends for some reason, but she's managed to make some new ones. We've got a possible love interest here, and she's kind of settling down, I think. We may have to remove that trait for her not being in sticking in relationships for a long time, because I think that might be something bad for her to do, but you know, we're just going to have to wait and see. So, we're going to be coming back for part 3, and I think next time will be the last episode of this August current household video, but I'm pretty sure we'll be coming back in the future for this, to see how our life is coming out. I'm really, really enjoying this, actually. I'm not going to make a Let's Play from it, because I kind of do have my Collins Family Let's Play, but, you know, it is something I can come back to. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave any comments in the comment section down below. I said comments to section, I don't know. No, I said comments twice, I don't know why. Anyway, leave thoughts in the comment section down below, I suppose to say. Leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye!